Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for your bonus love reading for September. So let's dive straight into it. You have the card very soon coming out, and this says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like there's going to be some major development in your love life, Aquarius, that's happening for you very soon. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This isn't going to apply to every single person watching, but I felt very strong, like, engagement energy. Especially if any of you have been, like, recently living with someone that you're in a relationship with, or you're planning to make a move or some sort of big life change with this person. I don't know why I feel like they're going to, or you're going to propose or something like that. And for others of you, this could be a new relationship entering your life and getting more committed. I don't know why I'm seeing like ascending your levels of commitment with somebody. So that's very fascinating, but clearly decide if that's something you want right now, because once you decide on it, it might possibly come through. And then we have the full moon, just generally, surrender to the divine. Yeah, this is going to be a dramatic month. And guys, we have the eclipse season coming up on September 19th through October 2nd, and that has some shadow periods before and after it as well. So eclipse seasons are always full of just tremendous changes, especially in regards to relationships and emotions and love, because, you know, the moon partially rules over those areas. And plus we're heading into Libra season. So we have this Pisces lunar eclipse on the 19th, and that's going to be a big, like, shutting door, letting go of the past, etc. And then we head into the solar eclipse in Libra and Libra season in general, which is just going to be so stunning because Libra rules over relationships. And so you're definitely, I don't know, you're just definitely going to be ascending your level of commitment. So decide if that's something you really want, because if you don't want it, there will be people who are trying to ascend level of commitment with you, even if you don't want it. Like, there could be people trying to propose to you or get in a relationship with you, whether you want it or not. So there's that. We have the 5 of Cups upright, okay, yeah, as your first card out especially, and I felt guided to share the Pisces lunar eclipse on the 19th of September. Like, that is going to be a big shutting of the doors for you. So with this 5 of Cups, you know, I do feel a little bit of heartbreak that still lingers from the past. You know, just desiring something that maybe you had in the past before, but instead of, like, necessarily waiting for that to come back around, you're asking yourself, how can I recreate that in the future, that feeling in the future, but in a healthy way that's sustainable. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yes. Oh my gosh, so much physical passion. I'm just being honest with you, Aquarius. I'm just being honest. A lot of physical passion here. Okay. And with this Knight coming out upright, this is somebody who's wanting to move forward very quickly with you. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, what I would recommend is trying to avoid waiting for this big moment to happen. If up-leveling your level of commitment with somebody is something that you want, maybe surrender to that feeling and communicate that to them. Communicate your feelings to them, or bring up the subject. Don't be sitting in an energy of waiting, because being in an energy of waiting, it's one of the worst vibrations you can be in, to be honest. Keep yourself busy. If you find yourself in an energy of waiting for anyone or anything in life, you need to get busier. Okay, you need to fill your days, your reality, with projects, with goals, with fun things to do, you know? Like, get out of that state as quickly as possible. Being in the energy of waiting, like, repels your dreams, your desires, your goals. It really does, because it only attracts more waiting. So fill your days up with sunshine, with rainbows, with projects, with goals, you know, things to keep your mind or your hands busy, you know. That's my best recommendation. And when this message first came to me through Spirit many months ago, I applied it to my own life. It came through in readings for you guys. I applied it to my own life. And I found myself the most emotionally stable that I have ever been, because I'm no longer just doing nothing, like just waiting around for my goals to happen, waiting around for love to find me. I'm busy. I have things to do, things to worry about now, and I'm the most stable I've ever been. And I'm seeing a similar message coming through for you. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. There could be a very unusual dynamic that comes through in your love life. So this might not be the stereotypical relationship. There could be an interesting element to it, whether that may be like long distance or like non-monogamy or something, fill in the blank, whatever it may be. Maybe you get married, but you don't want to live with each other. There's so many different ways to have relationships, and it's a total illusion that the nuclear family that we see on the screens and in the media is our only option. Your options are really limitless when it comes to how you want your relationships to be. And with the Hierophant coming out in reverse, this shows you really designing your own love life, your own relationship to be very well suited for what you want. Like, for example, if you're somebody who adores living by yourself, but you miss that feeling of love, you can have a happy, fulfilling relationship and never have to live with that person. Like, you can be neighbors, you could just enjoy the relationship and have no plans on ever getting married. I don't understand that about monogamous people. Like, in the polyamorous community, like ascending and descending relationships without a particular timeline is normal. Like, if I live with somebody and I decide, I want to go live on my own, like, it's not something that you need to break up over. If somebody doesn't want to get married, that's fine. If somebody, doesn't want to have children, that's fine. If they don't want to live with each other, that's fine. I don't know. That's something that's like sort of normalized in alternative communities, but is not normalized mainstream. And I'm seeing here Aquarius. Of course, it would come out for Aquarius. There's definitely some interesting personalized elements about your love life coming through here. Queen of Wands right underneath that Knight of Wands. Some of y'all might be attracting fire signs at this time. You don't have to be, but that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But overall, you're definitely attracting somebody who is highly energetic. They're always working on some new project, some new thing. Very innovative, entrepreneurial, like somebody who they give off like their own boss energy. They probably have a lot of wisdom and expertise in like various areas of life as well. Definitely does not just go with the mold. They are their own being, and they're very warm personality-wise, sensual, caring, fiery, passionate, So you may be attracting somebody like that, and they bring out those energies within you as well, which is absolutely stunning. And then your final card out is Death. Yeah. So full moon, surrender to the divine. We have the Death card, and we have the Five of Cups. So I definitely feel like there is an ending in your love life this month. Some of you may be sacrificing, doing a cord-cutting ritual. And listen, this is the most powerful thing I've ever done in my life, I'm telling you. If you want a powerful love spell, if you're into witchcraft, listen up. Okay, if you have somebody in your life that you just keep like having feelings for them, holding out hope that they'll return or apologize or anything like that, do this, okay? Pick a deity or any spirits, or even spirit as a whole, universe as a whole, that you want to work with, that you want to help you, bring in soulmate energy to you, whether that's through friends, romance, whatever. Okay, start talking to them. Tell them, hey, I want you to, help me bring this into my life, and my sacrifice to you is this old relationship, and I am completely cutting it out. I am no longer going to hold out hope that it comes back, and by all means completely sever this relationship so that it never does return, if it's for the highest good. Okay, I sacrifice this relationship to make space for my soulmate relationships to enter. Girl, I did this, okay? Just on a whim, I did that ritual, and about 7 days after the fact, I'm not even joking, somebody who I had like a slight history with in the past, but it wasn't toxic. We were never in a relationship. We went on a few dates, essentially, and then we kind of fell off because life was too busy. They texted me, and they were like, I don't know why, but I've been having these intense dreams about you multiple times a night for the past 7 nights. And I'm like, oh, what's happening in these dreams? And they were like, we keep going out and adventuring and like snuggling and like having like a home with like pets together. Girl. Yeah. So listen, there's a sacrifice that I think you're consciously making here that is going to open the doors wide for your love life this month. And so yeah, that's why I think the card very soon is coming through. Decide what you want so it comes to you now. Make the sacrifice. What is the sacrifice? Are you sacrificing the hope you're holding on to for an ex? Are you sacrificing all of the junk in your bedroom to make space for your new soulmate to come in and have space to put their clothes and whatnot? You know, what are you sacrificing here? Decide what you want, because it's ready. It is ready to come in. Oh my gosh. And you know what? This sacrifice, you're definitely going to have to let go of the past, for sure, for this to come in. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this love message, especially your Venus signs. And like this video, comment how it resonated down below. Subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.